White horse stands for freedom and courage, and I am going to take you through step-by-step process of how to paint a horse in acrylic. Hi, this is Modula, the artist behind Modula Creations, helping you to learn to draw, paint and relax through art. Let's get started. For today's painting, this is the list of colors that I will be primarily using. Sap green, Prussian blue, piney grey, burnt umber, raw sienna, yellow ochre, cadmium yellow and white. All the materials that I am using in today's painting are given in the description box below. I am going to start with a rough drawing of the horse. I am doing the painting on a canvas. I will start to have a base layer for the horse first. This makes it easy when doing the background. For the face, I am using a Prussian blue and white acrylic paints. For the body, it's a combination of white, Prussian blue and raw sienna. Just establish the values. I'm not going to do any details now. I'm just going to block in the areas. Horse could seem to be a tough subject, but if you are very much in a doubt that if you could do it, you could draw it on a paper, make all the necessary corrections that you want and then trace it down onto your canvas. That way it will be very easy. We will start with the background next. I am using sap green and yellow ochre for the trees, and I am using Prussian blue for the sky. For the tree-like background, you can use a stencil brush or a flat or round bristle brush. Bristle brushes makes these textures very easy. Coming back to the horse, now we can start defining it more. For the ears, I am using a more dark brown, which will be the burnt umber to define the tones. For the horse hair, we can use a combination of raw sienna and white combined in various degrees. The neck hair is going to be longer than the hair in other places. Also notice how some of the face area are very softer than the others. The other interesting factor is that each horse has a very distinct personality. Even there will be specific characteristics on their face which has to be taken into consideration while you are painting. I do post video tutorials with step-by-step instructions like this one, detailed product reviews and much more on my channel every week. So do subscribe and also click on the bell icon so that you get notifications from YouTube whenever I post a new video. The eyes of the horse are actually big and located at the sides of the face. For the eyes, it's a combination of piney grey and burnt umber. We will add the highlights finally. For the area behind the horse, I am going to show it as a wooden planks. So I'll use raw sienna, white and burnt umber. Once the background is completely set, we will add final details to the horse. Horses actually depict courage and freedom as it wants to break free and it has that natural tendency. For all the final details in the horse, I am using a small detailing brush. So as you can see, I'll be going back and forth between the background, foreground, or the main objects. So there is no rule on the order of the painting, and each artist has their own procedure to paint. So do follow whatever order is comfortable for you. In case you are interested in more acrylic tips, download my free guide from the link book.modulacreations.com. This is a free PDF ebook. And when you are painting the horse, for the face, you need to have both angular edges and the soft corners to get it right. As you can see, the horse has both muscular areas as well as some sharp edges, right? So both has to be depicted. When you are doing the horse hair, it's very important to maintain the direction of the hair. So if you see, the direction on its neck is completely different from the hair from its ears. So just maintain the direction. And to show all the thin hairs, you could use a 000 size round brush. Now let's add the highlight on its eyes. You could use a white for showing the highlights. For the highlights, I'm using a white, and for the shadow area, I'm using a white combined with a pinus grey and Prussian blue. As a final task, I'm just smoothing some of the areas and also adding values to some to give the final touch of the horse acrylic painting. Hope you enjoyed the horse painting in acrylic. Here is the final completed painting. Thank you so much for watching, and if you got value from this video, do click on the like button and do share. Also subscribe and let's stay in touch. Enjoy the other useful videos here. Have a great week and happy painting.